Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pack Tactics, where we have everything figured out, and it's a well-oiled machine, and we don't have any tech issues ever. Updates don't bother us.
I'm amazed your shirt didn't burst into flames just from lying that hard.
Seriously.
Uh,
He's so full of it.
well, let's say I was wearing pants, but they just poofed into ash.
That's what that bright flash was.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right as we were
I'll
going
be over in
live.
10 minutes.
Yeah, so welcome to Pack Tactics, where we like to play Dungeons and Dragons and other fun things for you guys here on Twitch and YouTube. I am your Master of Dungeons and Storyteller, Raymond Hickey, and I'm joined by Amy, Brian, Mason. If you want to watch our other shows where we have less technical difficulties, you can, of course, find us on 2 episodes on Twitch, and everything else is on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can always email us too at packtactics@gmail.com. Packed with a T, you should know that by now. But other than that, we are going to dive headfirst into tonight's game. Who wants to do the week in review?
I haven't done it for a while. I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
All right. So, we have arrived in the world of Etheris, Hagatha's hometown. Yay! Well, not quite her hometown, her home plane, but much, 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 much farther south of it. In the Valley of Witches Hollow, which is located just in this little space between the undead-ruled Estoya and the overly zealous Inquisition-ruled Castanellan provinces, is Witches Hollow. Not quite her hometown, her home plane. Can we just randomly, can we have the Spanish Inquisition show up? Like, I feel like that would just be random and it's absolutely hilarious. But in the Valley of Witches Hollow, they are encountering these strange mutant creatures of men and animals somehow being mutated together. And obviously there's some sort of intelligence behind it, because after we beat the crap out of the ones that first appeared and we examined them, found out that they had actually been operated on and surgically altered to make their form functional. Made our way back into town and nearby, along with Mr. James Barlow, who is our local contact, not part of the collective, but more of a ally.
Private contractor.
Yeah, guy who has like similar goals: keep magic under control. Went into town, got ourselves situated in a room, did some talking around, looking around, and got a little bit of the history of Witches Hollow, how it at one time had been, in fact, a Witches Hollow. But has since been taken care of. The people have settled there and enjoy the benefits of being on the outskirts of both nations. But more recently, there's been an uptick of these creature attacks. No one has actually been killed as of yet, but it's kind of better to deal with this stuff before someone dies. And as such, we all took to sleep. But before that, Hagatha had been mysteriously attacked by some sort of magical force that did leave a mark, and did not wait for her consent, which is by far the worst part of it. With that, we went to bed. We took turns keeping watch, especially after this magical force. If I remember correctly, we were waking up after Hagatha had something going on, either while she was waking up or had a dream or something. I don't know. It was kind of close to the end of the session last time. I believe that's everything. Oh, Cutter bit a kid.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know donkeys could hiss.
And if you pay attention to our Facebook page, you will find out that they cannot, in fact, hiss normally.
Normally.
What is?
You
can polymorph them into a snake, but
What is normal, I ask you?
Exactly.
Boring.
That pretty much sums it up. Just thanks to technical issues, I didn't get to do some D20 roll 20 things that I needed to do.
I can keep going to buy time if you want.
Nah, we're good. Yeah, I got it.
Agatha's not pleased with being back on Etheris. That's
True.
for sure.
Yes.
She has been very much wanting to get this thing over with, and get back to the collective.
Yes. So
Sorry.
dogs. So that's your long rest has been completed. Weird dreams abound. I do remember. I believe it is Elion's owl familiar did see a shadow running around the town at night. Unidentified shadow moving around. But other than that, you all wake up, you feel refreshed, and the day is yours.
Does Hagatha still have the mark around her neck?
Slight bruising, but it is healing.
Okay.
Greg is doing his traditional building a coffee machine for the morning.
Of course he is.
Hagatha
Some
just
people
takes a
like
sip
to
out of
drink
her.
coffee. And
She just drinks out of her thermos, the never-ending thermos or whatever it was called.
You get it away from Elion.
A bottle of boundless coffee.
Yeah. But I thought Hagatha had her own.
We all did.
we all,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, everyone did. Greg doesn't. Greg doesn't drink coffee though. He just likes building coffee machines.
That's his version of coffee.
Yeah.
Building coffee maker.
Best part of waking up.
Is making coffee for someone else to drink.
Exactly.
Instead of the caffeine rush, he when he's building it, he hits his thumb with a hammer and he goes, "Oh, now I'm up."
I'm awake.
It's that
Yep, we're
adrenaline.
good. He's an adrenaline junkie, but just not the typical way.
Very roundabout way of doing it.
Some people jump off of buildings. I build coffee machines that can shoot fire. Everyone does their own thing.
Still haven't got that
To each
whole
their own.
steamed milk thing down.
Keep thinking maybe I should take out the fire elemental plane gem, but it's just not the right flavor.
Yeah, it's got to have that dark roast.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah, charcoal flavor.
What I
No.
do also remember from last time, I think we talked about it. I don't know if we agreed on it yet, but Greg and me were thinking that probably the best bet is go deeper into the woods and try and find wherever that witch coven had been operating out of. Because if you're gonna be diabolical, secretive, and create mutated monsters, why build a new secret lair when there's already one available?
Especially with so much disdain already around it that people are just not going anywhere near to begin with.
Yeah. Plus the cost of real estate out here, I mean, come on. And
With
then
all the
having to build your
zombies,
lair,
the
you might
undead.
just buy something that's already there.
Exactly. So you would like to head out.
Did we get
Yeah, it's like
I,
towards
for,
a valley.
I don't remember if this was discussed last time. Did we get potions like we normally do before missions?
Yes.
Okay, so that's one greater each.
Yes.
I did not have that. It's in my inventory. But yeah. I think that would probably be our best bet, is heading out and anything we want to try and anything we should get before we leave. Hagatha, you know this place the best. Is there anything we should get before we head out into the woods? Any equipment? Any sort of mysterious blessings we should receive? Do we need to sacrifice a chicken?
Pretty much just anything you can without notice, I guess. It's really dog eat dog. world. And
I don't want to eat dogs.
Actually, dog can
Yeah.
be very nutritious meat.
Greg.
What?
No.
Sometimes we would get wild dogs.
Is
And
it-
they would.
It's a figure of speech. It basically you have to fight to survive here. So whatever you can do, do it. But just understand that there are things that even the lowest of low won't do. If that makes sense.
All right.
But yeah.
Let's see. I got my spells prepped already ahead of game, so I think I'm good to go. Anyone else have anything?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to use D&D Beyond on my tablet.
It's D&D. Honestly, I just go to the use your browser and just go straight to the website. I find it still easier to use.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I was. No, anyway. No,
Yeah.
fine.
So you guys are all out in the tavern, and James meets up with you, and I guess you guys discuss you want to go deeper out into the woods today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we can head out that way.
Mr. Barlow, you're accustomed to this area, so to speak. You are regular in these areas.
I am from Etheris, and so yes, I am used to the wilds around here. I've been all over.
Is there anything you recommend that we should bring? Cloves of garlic, steaks, silver, rubber balls in case we encounter a werewolf.
Well, why do you need a rubber ball if you have stakes?
Well, you just throw the rubber ball and they'll go chasing after it.
Yeah, but wouldn't they eat the stakes?
Oh, sorry, no, wooden stakes.
Wooden stakes.
Though they might go for steak as well.
Why would
Should
you
we bring
have a
stakes?
steak made out of wood?
Well,
Vampires.
He just
Undead.
takes out the book that he'd just gotten about vampires and just hands it to Ilion.
it reads Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition.
Interview with a vampire.
Curse of Strahd?
So it's a guide, you might say, to
Gives you intimate details and even about their strengths, spells, and weaknesses.
Dracula
Murder
dead and
house.
loving it.
What's a murder house?
Anyway, James goes, well, other than your other weapons that you normally have, and I would suggest just being careful. You'll never know what you can encounter out here, from monsters to spirits to other people who are just plain mean. But as far as wooden stakes, probably not a bad thing to have. As far as meat steaks, if you plan on cooking it, sure. And rubber balls, I've never encountered a werewolf that wanted to play fetch with a ball. Now, if you had a small child, maybe.
No,
What is
it's
Shadows
not
like?
that person.
What are shadows like?
Yeah.
I would assume the sometimes the dark, sometimes the light, because they exist in the light, or because of it.
My owl
It always is.
saw a shadow running around all night.
Well, that's odd.
Outside of town?
Inside of town.
Is this a normal thing, Mr. Barlow?
Normally, yes. There's all sorts of creatures out in these woods. It wouldn't be surprising if there's some sort of shadow creature moving through or trying to get in somewhere.
Alright, well, we best be cautious. Worst case, we have ways to be able to make light. Does that kind of like scratching the chin of the donkey on my shoulder.
Well, it's always good to have light, especially if we get stuck out in the dark. Light usually keeps most things away.
All right. Well then I suppose we should get our things together and we should get going. The more daylight we have, the better.
Yeah, indeed. As you guys go to head out, Clara actually grabs your hand, Agatha.
Oh.
Before you leave, I wanted to give you this, and she hands you this small little wreath-like talisman made out of sticks, hand woven, and there's like a rock in there, and there's some berries and stuff. It's just like protection, just in case.
Thank you. That was very sweet. Anything helps.
Okay, and she
Thank you.
yes, and she leans in closer and she whispers something in your ear, which I will chat you here in a moment.
Ooh, whispers.
Secrets.
Now, Elion, remember, we're going out into a forest. And you're very, very powerful, you're very capable, just don't set the forest on fire.
I can change my fire spells to ice spells.
That'll work. That'll be an excellent way.
All right, so you guys head out of town, and you're gonna head deeper in, which kind of heads you in a kind of a west northwest kind of direction down deeper into the valley.
Greg is using his keen mind feat to kind of start making a map in his head using his implant.
All right. Who would like to roll survival checks to try to just kind of get the path? I mean, James can do it. One of you guys can.
I'm very crappy at this. Anyone else good at survival?
I exist.
I have a +1 in survival.
James.
Technically, you're the best and the worst at surviving. Yeah, Leon.
James will take care of it. He is, after all, the ranger. He gets dirty 20, so you guys move rather quickly through the woods. Now, everybody, you can make perception checks at will here, just to see what you see what you figure out. James will make one too.
Greg and Cutter are each going to make one separately.
All right.
Yeah, that's about right. And Cutter rolled an unnatural 20, and Greg rolled a 2. So his hay fever's kicking in again, and he's getting frustrated at the fact that forests don't have straight lines.
I got a natural 20, so it's a 25 total.
All right.
You said perception?
Yeah.
It's a 12 for Agatha.
12 for Agatha. So altogether, everybody, James got a 16. Again, for those of you not from Etheris, it's very, very quiet in the woods. It's eerily still. The sun shines through the boughs, leaving rays.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Sorry. No, I'm talking to myself. Ignore me. Sorry.
And occasionally you'll hear a small animal, but it's rare. You guys are out walking for hours, observing, looking. You find some old tracks, you find some new ones, you follow the new ones, it leads nowhere. It passes midday and you're deep into the hollow. It's darker here. But you guys haven't found anything.
Where are all the birds? I only see my owl. This hollow's pretty grim.
Very spot on.
I would like to
Very.
give him inspiration for that if I can.
You can.
That was
Yeah.
that was just very subtle and good.
That
I'll
was-
see myself out. Thanks.
Those of you who don't get it, Ethris is in the Grim Hollow game campaign setting by Ghostfire Gaming.
It's not funny when you have to explain it.
It's still pretty funny.
No, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's,
It's still pretty good.
it's funny now.
So we're pretty much it's midday. We're pretty much at the point where we have to decide whether we want to press on or go back.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
My initial thought is press on. If we can, I mean, I don't know what else. We don't have much else to lead, but that's just me.
Mr. Barlow, your thoughts?
Well, I don't normally like to spend the night out when there is a town available, but we can. Did you hear that? No. Anyways, no. We're fourth wall breaking all night tonight. It's a thing.
Sorry.
But
Yelling at bears.
if
Alright.
the group consensus is to push forward, I'm more than okay to do that. This is about as far as I normally can get.
Ilion, what do you think?
I don't know.
He's just happy to be here.
I mean, not really. It's not a friendly place.
No.
Well, is there any place that we could stay around here?
I'm sure we could find a suitable location for a camp that would offer space and protection, but we'd have to look for it.
That'll take time. And
You
we
said
really
that this
don't
is the
wanna be-
farthest that you've ever explored, Mr. Barlow?
Right. I usually try to stay within a half day of a town, but like I said, I've been out here looking. I haven't found anything, so I am kind of leaning more towards the venturing out further because that's the only way I can think that
We can't really make much progress unless we take that risk.
Right, and
Yeah,
doing it by yourself is
Especially-
dangerous.
but there's a good chunk of us, and we're all fairly capable. She says that kind of like thinking of just falling asleep in battles and just all of the little hiccups and stuff she's had in.
How many
in
Nookie
fights
dying a
and-
bunch of times?
Yeah, yeah. It's like as soon as she says it, she just like kind of trails off, like, oh, maybe we should go back, and then
Well,
stabs back into
I
it. It's like,
prepped the alarm spell too, so I can set up a perimeter.
yeah, and
for
Hagatha's
us to
kind
give us
of.
a little bit of space.
I also think after what happened last night, she's not too eager to get back to that inn just yet. Though, yeah. Yeah, I think I vote we venture forth. Nothing venture, nothing gained, right?
A thought, Miss Hagatha, you're an occultist of your own measure. Are you able to sense anything, see anything that might indicate, I don't know, old witch trails or witch signs or glades where they dance naked in the night? I don't know.
I mean,
I've only
you could do
read
that.
about witches.
I mean, that's just a regular Tuesday night, honestly, but you know, to each their own.
But perhaps they had a Tuesday night somewhere here.
yeah, no, let me. She's kind of putzing around.
So I'm just thinking, if there's anyone who could do witch tracking, it would be Hagatha.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you were a witch and you lived here, where would you dance naked in the moonlight?
Really, anywhere, but that's just me. The spider. Okay, that can only go 100 feet, and then that doesn't really do anything. Oh, I don't have it. Oog stuff.
I've got Oog. Are you looking for like
just some sort of like search, or I guess it would be like the equivalent of like thieves' cant or something, but for
Witch can't.
witches. Yeah.
If that's the case, you're looking for like symbols and markings.
Symbols.
That would be investigation of the area, which Oog will help you with. So you can do it at advantage.
Investigation. Actually, it's not too shabby. She's got a +3, so that was. No. That's an 18 on die. Woohoo!
Woo!
18, 21.
21. So you and Oog take a second. Well, everyone
kind of like. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm kind of whispering to Oog just to, like things to look out for. Like if it looks like this shape and stuff, that means that. Yeah.
Yeah. So your shadow kind of stretches and folds a little different than it should. Looking with you, you do manage to. Oog kind of taps your shoulder and he points up into a tree, and you do see a little wooden stick figure hanging from a branch. And it, one arm is longer than the other, and it's pointing north.
So, following it, do we find any more?
You take
or just like a pattern.
Well,
it would probably be a while. But...
You walk a little north, and you're looking up in the tree, and you do manage to find another one, but this one is a little symbol carved into the tree of a human shape, like a circle, triangle body, and the triangle is longer, continuing the point north. So you think you might have found something.
Yeah, I let the guys know. I think we found a trail, maybe, or at least from my fellow sisters who might still be in the air. I don't know. Maybe these are. Can I tell if they're old and been there for a long time, or
they are weathered?
Relatively. Okay. So these look pretty old, but maybe they'll kind of like what you were saying, Greg. Maybe they took up residency in this old Coven's den type thing, which should be a sacred place, but that's just me. But anyway,
it's our best bet. Lead
going.
on, Miss Agatha.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So
or what time is it? Is it getting late?
It's noon.
It's not gonna... Okay. Yeah. Oh, hopefully we
Absolute
can find...
worst case, if they're not there, we found a place to stay for the night.
Exactly. You're hoping.
So you guys follow this trail, and as soon as you like show the signs to everyone, everyone can just kind of, you catch the symbol every now and then. It's relatively easy to, now you know what you're looking for. You walk for about an hour, and the trail twists you a little bit closer to the mountain range, so everything starts to become a little bit more rocky.
I do have mountain climbing gear from last mission.
Yeah. So, wow, I just saw that stat. Good Lord. Let me do something real quick. Okay. And okay.
Oh no, we accidentally awakened the star spawn of Cthulhu.
Nah, not that bad. Perfect. So James is now leading the party, ranging forward, and all of a sudden you see him stop, dead still, and he holds up a hand. He points to his ears.
I have ears too.
Just kind of pick up Elion and start walking backwards.
So he crouches low and he falls back and meets with you guys in a circle, and he whispers, "Just over this rocks. Yeah, I hear something. I haven't seen anything."
I send my familiar, and I look through its eyes.
And so as you're in a group, you notice he like Hagatha, you see this because Elon is doing something else, but you see James is. It doesn't look like he knows what he's like. He knows he's doing it, but his hand's moving in a certain way, and
He's Italian.
no.
He's from Castanella.
Gabagool.
And it's like we should all be as quiet as we can so we can pass without a trace. And y'all have now passed without a trace.
Smooth.
So you gain a +10 bonus to
to our stealth rolls.
To your stealth rolls.
Woo. I think I get advantage with those enemies.
Those booty boots.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have advantage and a +10.
And I just have advantage from my armor.
And I've got Oog who can cast a shadow.
Yes.
Wow, I rolled 13 on both of those. Alright, I'm stealthing for 23.
All right, James got a 26.
I accidentally lost my D&D Beyond chart. Sorry.
Oog got a 17. So, well, he should have advantage on that. That's a shadow. Ooga got a 31. Elion.
Cutter also got a 23.
Nice. Elion, you send your familiar out and it flies up and over. And we'll actually use our roll 20 for this particular one.
Ooh.
You said a +10, right?
Plus 10.
Agatha got 22.
Nice. And so these guys are easy enough to see. There. Oh.
Where's the lady?
So there you see three. You see three mutated wolf creatures. They are, from what your owl can see, it's fairly easy for the owl to see. It is down a these rocks, so you are going to be in an above position. They are each eating 1/3 of a deer.
Could be
And
worse.
that whole area in this area is just a bloody mess. But no, hold on, I gotta do these guys specifically. Okay. Roll perception for the owl, see if he sees anything else.
Okay.
I think your owl has advantage too because of keen eyesight.
Sure does.
All the advantages today.
And it actually works. Typically, I roll advantage and I get crap.
That is a 12 on my titanium die, and my stack of die is a natural 20.
Woo!
So your owl does see a weird bird-like creature hanging out in the tree above the wolven creatures, and it's looking very interestingly at what they are doing. Here you see 4 of these creatures.
That's weird looking.
I will describe all of these things to everyone the best that I can.
Does the bird creature look like it's hiding from these things?
The way Elion describes what the bird is doing, it sounds like it's waiting for the wolven mutated mutants to be done. And it's going to come in and pick up what's left.
Okay, so it's being passive. Okay. All right.
You guys are along this ridge. Your stealth checks are good.
I gotta do one stop warging.
Yeah.
Wait for them to pass. We can try and take them out now.
That's a natural 1 plus 10 plus 1.
But it is a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
And natural ones fail now in the new system, no matter what. But luckily, everybody else in the group pretty much passed. Thanks, Oog.
I imagine, like, when I'm describing everything, it's just like, all right, and so, like, you know those rat people that we fought that looked like people before? Well, I mean, there's wolf ones this time,
Yeah,
and there's
you
a
just
weird
see-
bird thing.
You just see a shadowy hand just...
Yep.
And you just hear in your ear. And the hand just kind
So much.
Playing?
No. We're being very serious right now. So try to keep your voice down. Best you can.
we can either attack these things and kill them now and see if we can't follow their trail, or hope that they finish their meal and go back to their home, or we don't know what they're about to do. I would suggest following a trail.
You think?
No, I don't think we should
could.
kill anything that we don't have to.
These things
Very
are
true.
well, these things are abomination to life.
Aren't we all?
I'm not.
Anyway. No. No, you're not. You're a sweet angel boy.
My dad's
Almost literally. Surprised you know that concept. Very
You
precious.
could swoop.
No.
Werewolf.
The very, very loud voice.
Ilium starts talking again.
No.
I have a a loud enough bang from a gun,
Or a thunder wave spell.
and then Oog can trail. Like, Oog, could you trail him?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
is that maybe if we do a loud enough bang of some sort, maybe they could
Well,
run off and
Mr.
or
Barlow, Mr. Barlow's gun is really loud, and if I cast thaumaturgy on it, it's gonna be 3 times as loud.
like we're obviously all huddled in. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right, I said quiet.
I can also cast Thunderwave too.
Yeah.
And that can be amped
With thaumaturgy.
with thaumaturgy. It's
Anything
3 times the sound.
thaumaturgy.
I can shoot off a couple bolts of lightning too into the air. Make them think that there's something big and scary and loud and electrical up over the ridge. They can make a run for it, and then we can track them.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else we can add to it? Like, the more we can add to this to make it seem big and scary,
I can cast lightning bolt.
better. That might be worth saving, but I was thinking of that.
I've got dancing lights. Make it flashy.
Well,
That could work.
I mean, who knows if a loud
As
noise
we're
will...
all talking about magic in front of the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Well, he knows that you're from the collective, and where you're from, magic's okay. So, if you remember, his rule was, I will be all right with you using magic, but don't use it on me. The second you do, I will end you.
Yeah.
And don't do it in town.
Or we could just leave them alone, and I can follow them with my owl.
Yeah, but we don't know how long it's gonna
We can get comfort.
take.
So our choices are scare them off, and hopefully they run home and not just random direction. Like possible animals could. They could turn around and attack us, or we got the drop on them. We attack them and follow the trail. There's blood everywhere. And I'm sure we could find some footprints somewhere.
Mr. Barlow, do you happen to have the components that we might be able to use to make a flashbang grenade?
I have gunpowder.
Not flashy enough.
Aluminum powder and potassium percolate.
Well, I mean, don't our watches have minor pollution? And if you're casting,
That's true. I actually have that. I know. I feel like we should give it a shot, trying to scare them off, and then just having Luke follow them.
Because, well, Gabe's had a point. If they scatter, like all 3 of them in different directions.
We have 3
We can follow
familiars.
one of them. Yeah.
yeah,
3 familiars.
your donkey's not going very far.
He can fly.
Right. A magical flying donkey.
The cutter just kind of floats up, down, starts moving in a circle. Does the thing that owls do, where they just don't move their head, just the rest of the body moves.
That is the weirdest donkey I've ever seen.
There's a secret to that.
Yeah.
I'm not actually a donkey.
I figured.
Donkeys don't hiss or bite kids.
How many donkeys have you met?
You,
Enough.
And I bite children, so.
you're not a very nice donkey.
No, I'm not.
Never said I was.
Yeah, not really going for, most edible animal. I mean, unless that's what you're looking for in a familiar. Anyway. Did you legit forget that Cutter can fly?
I did not. Just playing the character, right?
Yeah. We can try and track him.
All right, give that a shot.
Most parts of it, they don't run off and then we go and track them.
I see. Cutter will take the one with the weird haircut.
They all have weird haircuts.
No. The one with the. See that one in the middle? See how it kind of like splits down the center?
Like it was purposely combed that way, and why would they
Exactly.
choose that way?
Exactly.
What about the bird? Are we gonna the bird person?
Bird person.
That's a good point. You don't know much
Call
about
me
the person.
Phoenix person.
Phoenix man.
Does anyone have mage hand?
Yes.
I do have creeping touch too.
I have like 12 cantrips.
Do we have a plant that's unique on us? A plant that's not normally found in this area or in Ethos at all?
Part of your components, maybe?
That black daisy. Anyone have a black daisy?
I gave all of my stuff to Agatha
So Agatha should
probably
have
have.
black daisy.
if she decided to keep that. And if you brought it, would you have brought it with you though?
I think she just shoved it all into the bag of holding.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
and
I don't
would
think
have
you
that
went
with
through it.
her.
So
No, because I remember Elion was like dumping it all out like in front of his room, and then
Yeah.
Agatha scooped it all up.
Yard sale.
And like, yeah, she literally scooped everything up and put it back into the bag of holding.
if we can get
And-
that onto the bird somehow, using like a mage hand or something,
Mage
Cutter
hand only
can
goes
track
30
that.
feet.
huh?
Mage hand only goes 30 feet.
Well, that's why I'm saying
well-
somehow we can get it onto it.
I mean, Luke is a shadow. He could just creep along in the shadows and.
I mean, we might be able to. But if we can somehow get that on that bird, Cutter can track it. Because Cutter can cast find animals and plants at will. And he can find that flower anywhere within a 5-mile radius.
As you guys are talking, James taps to everybody like shh, because the let's give him a dot. The red dotted werewolf creature mutant picks up and starts sniffing the air.
Gotta decide now, guys. Do we want to scare and burst or
This is scare and burst. I mean, if we can't get to the bird, we still have 75% of the things here that we can follow. Or I can have Cutter try and follow the bird.
kind of can really
Scatter.
at least you can get like a general direction maybe. And that could be a direction to either make a problem with it or because a bird might go to a nest rather than a but maybe we're too on wherever you find it. That's what we should do.
I think we should focus on those things for right now. If they're scared, they're going to try and make their way to familiar territory.
Yeah, so more safe. Where they might have more of them, and then we can find like a nest.
And we don't know how
Or-
intelligent that bird thing is.
All right, so let's do the flashy flashbang boom. Elion, amplify it somehow. And
Thaumaturgy.
Oog, yeah, and Oog and Cutter, and Nookie. You guys follow. Oh, Nookie's an owl, isn't he?
Yeah.
Camellia? Yeah. So why didn't he just take the bird? Oh, did Ellie go so far? Is that the problem?
Well, our problem is we have 4 targets and 3 familiars.
Well, I can also
there's 4.
cast. I can also cast polymorph on myself.
That's really dangerous to go alone, though.
Not if I'm flying.
If you're comfortable with that, just make sure you're communicating through the so
Did
we
you
can
know this
find
is the
you.
one day I don't prep Featherfall?
Alright, well, let's go, because they're starting to...
Alright, so I cast Thaumaturgy on whatever we're using.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be like mixing with the spell I'm about to cast, the Thunderwave spell. Is that what we're doing? Unless you can't. Yeah, no.
You
we
can
can't put
also-
together.
you can also make them really scared, can't you? Like, do the scary face like you did with those guards before.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because that will make sure that they actually run.
Ooh.
Do that real quick.
Ooh.
Do,
I
do
casted
that
large
real-
on Oog.
But make sure am I right that it's like this little a code?
Oog also says it. I can get 2.
Who's better than none?
I can make it scary.
I'm gonna cast enlarge on Oog and make him into a big giant shadow. It's making me more terrifying.
Cast enlarge on him, and you see the shadow grows. And he's like, ooh. He's like, that's fun. And so he's going to cast his spell of cause fear. And which 2 would you like him to hit?
Which 2? Let's do...
Because he can get any 2, any combo of the 2.
Let's do... oh my gosh, okay. Let's do... blue and red.
Blue and red. Right. So they need to make wisdom saving throws. Totally their thing, too. Fail. So, hold on, let me move him. The enlarged Oog detaches from you. You see he travels through the shadows and he appears out here and he just lunges out. And he hits these 2. They are both afeared. Where's the afeared button? I saw the afeared button.
They are so feared.
Thing. Alright, but that does trigger the other 2 creatures that you do see. And that will go ahead and start us off here. So let's get...
Are me and Elion able to get off our Thunderwave Thaumaturgy combo to make a big, scary, terrifying sound?
Yes. So you're gonna have to throw the flashbang thingy. So just a dexterity check to see if you can get it in the area.
Oh, I thought we were just casting a spell.
Yeah, I was casting a spell.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah, no. We don't have the components to make a flashbang grenade.
okay.
But no, I was casting Thunder Wave just straight up into the air to make a big, loud, terrifying sound, which was going to be buffed by
Amplified.
Elion's
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy to make it louder. So instead of being like it amplifies it up to 3 times, right?
Yep.
So instead of being heard from 300 feet away, that would be 900 feet away. And there's just mild ringing.
The rest of us are like,
all right. So
armor comes up, makes headphones for me.
yeah. So that goes off. Boom, boom, boom. And let me make some more checks. That would be the green guy and the bird. So So, green guy also afeared of big, loud, scary noise.
Yay!
Bird creature.
sorry.
Bird creature.
That was the sound of our scared green guy.
Bird creature. You can see it like tenses down and it looks up and he's looking around, but doesn't seem scared. And there you go. So now we will do initiative rolls.
Initiative roll shall not be done. I did not roll horrendous.
So many things. Alright, so familiars will act on your turn.
As is tradition, Hagatha rolled below the 10. He likes to take his time in battles, apparently.
Just the person's like, oh right, we're fighting now.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just like, oh shit.
Wait, we're fighting now?
Oh shit, I didn't have anything prepared. I never have anything prepared.
Wait, I thought we were still in the planning phase.
Alright, so Mr.
Who said
Barlow
go?
got that. What'd you get, Hagatha?
7.
Evan. Ilion?
2.
What?
Nat,
What?
Nat 1 plus 1.
Who are you?
Greg got an 11,
Yeah, seriously.
right?
Yep.
Alright, let me roll for my critters.
I wouldn't mind if they all went first and then just ran away.
Well, that's kind of what we're hoping.
Alright, so it's plus 1, so this guy got that. This guy got that. This guy got that. For bird-like creature. Ooh. That's fun. So this one.
Did it roll super high?
Yeah. Let me get its stats up. I feel like I should have been better at this.
Perhaps.
Prepped. But tech issues, this is one of the things I was trying to do with tech issues.
You know, I want to say that, like, the people who do tech stuff, I don't feel like they ever really get noticed until something goes wrong, which which is never really fair. So, Ray, you know, even if we got tech issues, thank you for everything that you do. You do a lot. You do the tech, you do the game, you do a lot, and it is appreciated and recognized.
Thank you. Alright, I do believe we are in order here. Now we're realized the music was on and loud the entire time. I'm sorry, everyone. Wow. Well, my buttons aren't working, so I can't see that it's on. All right. Anyways, top of the order, we've got Mr. Barlow. Day 24. What does he want to do? Mr. Barlow wants to do something. He is going to pull out his longbow, and
His longbow.
he's going to shoot Mr. Green, but he's also going to do favored foe. And he also gets a sneak attack because he goes first. So,
Were we not going to see if they were going to run?
well, it's an initiative, so he can hold his action, but he's still going to mark it favorite foe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And-
Yeah, just in case.
Yep. Let me mark it.
Holds his action to shoot it in case it starts trying to attack the shadow.
Yeah. If it does anything but run, he'll attack. All right. So it turns to it's the thing in the tree's turn. What does it want to do? It wants to look. Ooh. The thing in the tree looks around, and Elion, it notices as it locks eyes with you because you rolled the lowest on the stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
It sees you. You see it. And it is going to...
Watching you, watching me. Sweet Caroline.
John Barlow.
Ba, ba, ba. It is going to fly this way towards you, and that's going to be its turn. Now we run to this guy. This guy is afeared and afraid and scared of the giant chateau thing and the loud bang.
As he should.
Since he is under the spell Fear, he is going to take his mighty distance of movement.
His distance of movement.
His distance of movement. And he is going to run away.
Yay!
That's his turn.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. So then something else happens. Let me see. All right. And you guys see this. Flying up out of the tree in the back here. I gotta get it to the right layer. Token. Another one of these bird-like creatures. And
You know, this entire
5,
time,
10, 15.
I know you guys were kept talking about bird creatures, but all I kept seeing was just the 3 werewolf images. I thought that was like a pile of something. Like of leaves or whatever. I'm like, you keep saying something about birds. I'm like, I don't see them.
And it's gonna fly up this way. Alright, that is its turn. Then you see a rustling out of a tree
Now I see it.
in the further back as you see another one of the bird-like creatures. But this one is clearly frightened, and it uses its speed and it goes off that way. It is now Greg's turn.
All right, first things first. Greg says, Cutter, follow that haircut. And Cutter is going to move 120 feet, kind of not getting down close,
Okay.
but to keep track with that guy who's running away.
All right. So his movement is 100 feet. So he's was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he's 65 feet off the board. Just for your awareness.
Yep. Cutter is zooming after him, etc.
All right.
Oh wait, his base movement is 100 feet.
His base movement is 50, but he's using his action to dash because he's scared.
Gotcha.
100 feet.
Gotcha. Yeah, Cutter used his action to dash as well. Seeing this one bird thing coming towards Elion, assuming it has hostile intent and, getting sick and tired of Elion dying, Greg's going to step in front of Elion. And he is not going to gigantify because he's standing on the edge of a cliff.
Smart.
That would be a very bad idea. And instead, he is gonna do just a normal lightning launcher attack against that guy.
All right.
Against this one. Because he looks like he's zooming in with hostile intent, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sharpshooter.
Yes.
All that fun stuff. Rolled a 7, so it's a warning shot for the first one. Second attack. Sharpshooter as well. That's better. 22.
22 is a hit.
And it takes 8, 11, 21 points of lightning damage.
21 points of lightning damage.
Yep.
All right. Zap.
Hold on. I actually forgot. I was hidden, right?
Yeah, then you stepped in front of.
Okay. Cool. All right.
All right. Is that everything for you?
That'll be. How far away is he?
30.
Bonus action Avast. I'm going to send out that flying sword, represented by the spectral kitty of Thane.
All right. We'll put it right here for you.
That's an 18 on the dice plus numbers.
And hits.
Okay. That's a d6 plus 3. 8 points of magical slashing damage.
8 points. Oh.
Swing. Slash.
Slash. Aha. All right.
That'll be turn.
That'll be turn. All right. Hold on. I need to check something here. The end of its turns. Okay. So. Alright. So, this is the blue wolf's turn. It is gonna go. What was it? Speed. What was it? Speed. That's its speed. Okay. So I moved it once. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And now it's the end of its turn. It's going to roll wisdom to see if it can't break. It's a fear from the boogie. Nope, still scared. I'm going to give the other one a chance too because I forgot to do it. Nope, other one's still scared. Alright, and that will be its turn. Bring us to the Hagathar.
So the bird creatures don't look like they're fleeing, but the wolves are?
Currently,
Is that...
it is a fair assessment, yes.
Okay. So, Agatha's going to tell go after Red there, since he was the one to first take off.
Okay.
And just kind of give words of encouragement. She's like, "You're doing awesome!" All that. With that being said, so Oog's gonna do that for her. She's going to... The bird dudes... Are these guys up in the air? Is that...
Yes, they are up in the air, about 5-10 feet above you technically, but they're coming at you.
Okay. She's going to do. She's gonna throw Hex on one of them. Let's do it on this one here.
All right, you got hex him.
Yep. And I don't think he has to say. I think it's just a concentration on my part. Yeah. Okay. So hexed him. Ah, nope. Get that. That'd be a plus d6, 1d6 on there. And then we'll Eldritch Blast. And I'll focus it. Actually, I'll focus both blasts on the one there.
All right, let him have it. Ooh, excuse me.
$13.
That hits.
Yay! 1d8. Oh no, sorry. 10, 1d6 for Hex. Where is it? No, sorry. I can do this.
You can math. We believe in you.
2d10 because it's one for each. And then a d6. Okay. Alright, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 15 points of damage, 3 of which is necrotic.
All right.
And the rest is force.
You said 15?
Yes.
I accidentally wrote 13, but that's fine. That's... All right. Ouch. The bird's not looking too good.
Yeah, I don't really think the tentacle would really do anything because it's too... Well, you said it's up 5 feet, but...
Yeah, they usually sprout up out of the ground.
Yeah, I guess
it's got a 10-foot reach.
Like 10...
It's a 10-foot reach.
Yeah. So if you cast it on the ground, it would be 10 feet up. So technically, it could hit it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a tentacle.
It's a lefty or righty?
The one I've been hitting, so lefty.
All right. One tentacle. Excuse me again.
28. Okay. Alright, roll for tentacle. 14 to hit for tentacle.
Hits.
And a d8. 8 on the die.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 8 cold damage, so it loses a 10 foot of speed till its next turn or next round.
All right. 10 less movements. And I think that's everything Agatha can do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the tentacle's name is Toby.
Toby Tentacle.
Toby!
All right, and that brings us to our elf boy, Iliam.
I guess as a bonus action, I will tell my owl to follow Green.
All right. Owl is following Green.
And because no one told me otherwise to not do it or to do it still, I'm going to stick with what I was going to do. And I am going to polymorph into a creature that I kind of remember.
The flying snake.
Yep, you turn into a flying
Yeah.
snake.
It's
Is that
nothing
what you were
like
going for?
that. No.
What were you thinking?
I sent it to you.
Oh, I didn't see it. Fucking hell! How do you say that?
Quetzalcoatlus.
Okay. Let me see what this thing is. I'm sure you can do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a legacy item.
They updated it, which honestly, legacy and the update is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me. Alright, so I have the stats for it. Let's go to Google and get an image of this. Holy shit.
There's a lot.
Okay. Give it a second. Yeah, this thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I think that's from Ark.
That's appropriate size.
Pretty sure that's the Ark version.
That is the largest flying bird or largest flying creature on the planet
Yeah.
that ever existed.
Controlled by everybody. All right. That's now you.
Congrats, you're a giant bird. Thing. Technically dinosaur.
Yeah.
It is a dinosaur.
Birds are dinosaurs.
These things are from Schultz.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
God. Brian out of nowhere with the random.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's my whole thing.
It's a wingspan exceeding 30 feet.
Yeah.
God. All right. So you have like 80 feet of movement now, so do your thing.
No, that's it. The action was to cast polymorph.
Oh. Yeah, but you still have movement.
You still have movement.
If you'd like to use it.
Yeah, why not? Let's take flight.
All right, you have 80 feet. You know, minus what you want to go up, and you can move wherever you'd like.
Ilion, stay behind me. This explosion of air as he takes flight. Holy crap.
Basically just fly around. I'm starting to do like the circle thing.
Cool. That's awesome. All right, so dinosaur on the board. Wolf number green's turn. He wasn't scared shitless. He is now.
Here's a bigger source of fear.
What was that thing that they called in the movie Avatar? The Last Shadow?
Yes.
It's the last shadow you ever see.
Yep. All right, so this guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 65, 80. And he's going to roll to not be scared.
Good luck.
Greg, what's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 14.
14. So he's got to get above a 14. I'll give it a +2 because of the big explosion sound. So he's got to get a 15 or higher.
What about the giant bird?
Yeah, well, there's
The giant bird that emerged from where the giant exploding sound came from.
Yeah, well, yeah, I give that another +2. He makes it either way. He is not scared this time. He's the initial fear effect has gone away, but that doesn't say much. It is a creature. All right, so that will bring us to Mr. Barlow. Mr. Barlow is going to move his favored foe to off the werewolf-like creature. It's not technically a werewolf; it is a wolf mutant, and he's gonna put it on this bird dude here. And he's going to shoot. Let me see how close it is, because he might change weapons. Nope, just outside, so he's going to stick with his longbow. And he's going to fire! He hits it for a 26. D8 plus.
What does that hit?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just in case, just in case. Don't want to just assume.
Yeah. Alright, so that is 14 plus his favorite foe. That is 19 points of damage to that guy on the first arrow. Second arrow. It's cocked. That will definitely hit for a soft 20. And 8 is 12. Does that go 2 times? Favorite foe?
I think it's just the first attack.
First time.
That
Yep.
hits per turn.
Yep. First time. Just checking. All right. So that will do another 12. So 12 does, that is sweet. There's 21 points of damage to it. And then weapon attack. That is. Oh. Oh, never mind then. Okay. That's it for him. Alright, so that brings us back to bird person.
Phoenix person.
It is mutant type creature. Not the smartest thing in the shed. So it's going to attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Bring it!
Greg, I could say you could use your reaction to swing the sword at it if you wanted to.
Yeah, because I'll regenerate my reaction whenever it gets to my turn. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
My reaction can do other things if I feel like it.
All right. It's going to make 2 attacks at you.
Bring it.
With its beak and then its claws. Well, technically.
Bring it, Tiny.
Technically, it's going to peck at you twice. Going right for the eyes.
Bring it, Tiny.
Yeah, it's a miss. Single digits.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is 21.
21 would just hit. Do I want to use that now? Or do I want to save that? I can take a hit. I'll take a hit.
Okay. It's not a lot. It's a peck.
Yeah. It still goes
That
10,
hurts.
but it's like, ow.
It does get max
Not
damage.
That's
really
so
anything.
hard.
It does max damage of 6 points of piercing damage to you.
Ow.
And,
What?
I
Make
need you to
rotisserie out of you.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
In theory, I'm good at these. But this was a bad roll, apparently. 7.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Just remember you failed.
Okay. I'm about to become a lycanthrope, aren't I?
No. It's different.
It's worse than
He was
that,
going to say
okay.
worse. He was gonna say worse.
All right, so that'll be that guy's turn. That'll bring us to Wolfie number 6, which is the red one. He's still scared, so he's going to move his 80 feet. So that is 30, 35, 40. He's 40 more feet off the board. Essentially, now is the end of his turn. Let's see if he's not afeared. Nope, still afeared. Alright, that'll be his turn. That'll bring us to this one. He is the end of his... So he was affected by flashbang.
So DC 14.
DC 14. Nope, still scared. And he's 100 more feet away. And essentially out of combat. Boop, boop. That brings us to this bird. This bird, not smart. This bird, attack. Right. He's going to attack 2 times against Jams. Natural 20.
Redirecting that. Cloud Rune, reaction. I'm redirecting that to this little bastard in front of me.
How, I'm trying to think of the
So
physical, how that works.
What I always describe it as
No.
this little cloud appears, so his beak passes through it.
I'm
Another little
getting the
cloud
phone call
appears
through the
next to
headphones.
next to the one I'm targeting, and beak comes through and pecks that one.
Okay, so that is, that'll hit, so that is 4.
Greg shot a portal gun.
Oh, better now.
Does a grand total of 10 damage to his buddy.
Who needs to make a Constitution saving throw now?
Who does need to
See
make
how
it.
you like it.
Does it need to make his con save? Because it's already in effect, technically.
I just want to know that he fails. Okay, is that too much to ask?
Well, here's the fun thing. The bird falls dead at your feet. He pecks
See?
his buddy to death.
It hurts.
Upset with
Dude
that.
died from it.
Dude died from it. But he has 2 attacks. Second one off the table. So that misses. Because I have my rule. That dice is gone. Oh, that's funny. So my house rule is if your dice falls off the table, it's a natural 1. It landed on a natural 1.
There we go.
All is right in the universe.
Yes. You can thank Brian for that home rule.
House rule is proven.
House rule is proven. All right, Greg, it's your turn.
Thank you, sir, for your assistance. Lightning launcher. Sharpshooter.
All right.
First one's a miss with a 5.
A total of?
Total of 5, yeah.
That is a miss.
Because I take a -5 to my +8. Second one is a 17.
That does hit.
Alright, using the lightning launcher effect as well. So that's 8 plus 3, 11 plus 10, 21 points of lightning damage.
21 points of lightning damage. That's actually very easy
And-
math.
And then bonus action. Flying sword comes swish swish. I can't move flying sword, but flying sword comes swish swish
I will fix
and
that.
make attack.
You can now move flying sword.
I shall move the swish swish
Stabby
to
stab.
go there. and it shall swish swish. Probably not gonna hit. I think that's 9 to hit.
A 9 total misses.
9 total to hit. Yeah.
It does miss.
All right, but it looks cool.
But it looks
That's
cool.
his mercy. That's his mercy.
That's all that matters. Oh,
All right.
For his assistance. That's my gratitude. All right, that'll be it.
All right.
Oh, and Cutter continues pursuit, which I don't think it's going to be hard for him. He should be able to keep pace with the running red boy.
All right. So it's Blue's turn. Blue was feared by the spell, so that happened at the end of his turn. He runs off the board at the end of his turn. Let's see if he makes it. Hey. He does. He's not scared anymore. That's going to be a fun twist. Alright, he's no longer afeared. He's probably very upset. But he's used all of his action to run away. Agatha.
wee. So now we immediately this guy's the last one. Toby. We're gonna. Oops. I can. It would get him to move up next to bird person here, because he'll go. Let's do him first. 8.
Miss.
Yeah. Nice try, Toby, but okay. But Hagatha will probably make sure Ooga's still chasing after whatever one I said earlier. I think
It was the blue one. Yeah.
Yeah. And keep an eye on that one. But Hagatha herself is going to deal with this guy. Oh, since that other bird person had died, Hex can jump to the next creature, so this one is now next.
Alright. I shall Hex away.
And then she will blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Hit it.
Oh. Wow, that's 2 5s. But it's a +9, so
That hits.
yeah. Excuse me. 10, 86. Good. Alright, 6 and 6 is 12. 15 points of wow, that's almost the exact same as last time, but 6 points of necrotic, and the rest is force. So yeah, 15 total.
Nice. Agatha, describe your kill.
Oh, just like full force and just a big plume of feathers just go flying.
Piff. Alright.
Yeah, that's him.
That is
Nice and simple.
poof, dead. Alright. Elion, the giant flying terror in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like?
So the two bird people are dead.
2 birds are dead.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a third one getting away over there.
That's gone. He was already gone.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything left on the board?
On the board? No.
Okay.
But well, yeah. There's the green one. He's right there.
Which my owl is following.
Yes.
So, I land.
Right where you are.
I mean, I'll move a little bit.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Right there, I guess.
All right. That Is that everything Elion wants to do in his bird form?
I mean, we're out of combat, yeah?
No?
No?
Green guy's not scared.
Oh, is he not running?
No, he is stopped.
Oh, I don't land.
Okay.
Does he look like he's turning around aggressive?
Oh, yeah.
All right, then I'm going to fly in and bite him.
All right. Go get him.
I can reach.
Yep.
Just put the head over the body.
All right.
Bar. All right, roll to hit.
I crit.
Jeez. All right, so that is...
That's 3d6 plus 2, plus an additional 3d6 because I moved more than 30 feet towards the target.
Yep.
So that's a minimum of 36, 38.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just fly low and spear this guy.
Yeah.
Caw-caw.
Head rears back with him still speared and then splits.
Okay. All right, so 38, so that's 48.
I've watched a lot of violent anime.
59. That would be 72 total.
72. Good lord. He's still standing, but he ain't happy.
No, he won't be for long. If he knows what's good for him.
So because I'm so big, could I have like grabbed him in my mouth?
Well, it is a bite attack, so we could let's do a contested athletics or strength to see if it's just a chomp or chomp and bites, like chomp and hold. See if he can not be held up.
Athletics, okay.
So strength, essentially.
Ooh, okay. Oh, 19. There's a 17 plus 2.
He got a 21, so no grab and hold, but you did still do the damage.
All right, then I will, after my bite, fly straight up.
Yep, fly by.
Yep.
Yep. And that doesn't provoke an attack because it's a flyby.
Mm-hmm.
So it's homeboy's turn here. Let's see. 40 will get me there. And that will get me there. All right. So I'll move you so I can grab him.
Move him. Yeah.
And he will come here, and he's charging the cliff. Alright, James Barlow's turn. James is going to do some fun things here because he's got some fun stuff. Alright. So, he's got his bonus action. The effect is to finish. So Slayer's Prey. Yep, so he's going to move his Slayer's Prey to that one. And yep, so he's going to do that and longbow time. That will hit with a dirty 20. Second attack will... That is... Second attack just hits with a 12. Sweet.
Seriously? Their AC is 12.
Yeah.
Wow. That's why you asked me if I'd rolled a 9 on the dice or if the total was the 9.
So that is 12 plus 22
He's a tanky boy, isn't he?
is 23 damage to that guy. Yeah, James, if he hits with both attacks, he does a decent amount. Doing 23 total points of damage. Dropping the beast. Alright, and that will put us out of initiative order because the other creatures are just going to run. The blue guy, even though he's not scared anymore, big giant thing, something's following him. He's running. So, it will take us out of this.
Out of the initiative.
Out of initiative, off the battle map to... Let's find the music. There we go. Simple loot music. Perfect. So, your familiars are following. So, give Cutter a perception check because the forest is starting to get thicker. It realizes something's following it. It's going to try and lose him. And I will also do that for Oog. Amy, if you'd want to roll a d20 and add 5 to it, please.
D20, add 5 to it.
15 for Cutter's perception check.
Okay.
11.
11. So, Cutter loses his,
No!
and Oog still has a trace on his. So Cutter informs you that he cannot find his. It disappeared into the woods. Do you want me to? He asks, do you want him to keep looking? Because he will.
No, I'm gonna have him pull back.
All
We still got line on one person.
Yes.
We still got line on one person. He is small and squishy.
All right.
And there's plenty of things that would love to prey on a flying, talking donkey.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have him come back.
Oh my god, I can't wait till he sees this giant freaking dinosaur bird. Because he didn't see it.
Nope.
Hagatha, roll another one for Oog. +5.
+5.
Just get this telepathic message. Okay, guys, I'm about to get back to the.
8.
See this donkey at the edge of the clearing in the
Yeah.
air, and it turns and runs away.
Oog loses his guy.
No.
Dang it.
Oog asks the same question. Do you want me to look for him, or you want me to come back?
Oog, I will ask to keep looking.
Okay, so I will roll this time for Oog.
Boogie boogie.
All right, that is got a 21. Let's see on his 20. Hold on, 19 because he's looking for signs.
Oh.
So let me see if this guy can beat that. Nope, he can't. He says, "Hey, found a trail. Do you want me to follow
Good job.
it?"
Yes.
All right, so he follows, and that's the point where you lose the connection with him.
Yeah. Well, I think if we're out of combat, she's gonna start heading in that direction to try and keep contact with Oog, but obviously keep a distance so that she doesn't alert anything else.
All right.
Yeah, we'd probably follow her. Is the owl? No, the one the owl was following is dead.
Yes.
Oh, it has a line of sight on the one it's following.
Yeah.
It hasn't moved in a while.
It's just circling.
Good job. Good job.
All right. So, while Oog's off doing his thing, you guys want to follow Hagatha's lead.
Yeah. Hagatha is the captain, so we will follow her lead.
Okay. So you
Could I offer Hagatha a ride?
Making Hagatha do mean
I think
things.
at your
Gosh,
size,
they
you can
keep
offer
telling me I'm the
everyone a
boss.
ride.
yeah, you're a huge creature. You can pretty much pick everybody up.
I can make you an even bigger creature if need be.
Um,
A
Ja-
gargantuan
Yeah.
animal.
James actually declines, and he cites that having a giant flying thing over the woodline would be easy to spot, and he prefers to stay hidden. So he's gonna get the general direction and follow on the ground. If you guys would like to fly, go for it. It's up to you.
I don't
think
want
he's got a
James
point.
to be on the ground by himself. I'll go with him. Well, he's got a cool gun, so yeah, Greg would want to go. Greg would want to stick with James.
I would fly around looking for a place to stay, like anywhere that looks like it's habitable in this area.
All right.
And I can fucking fly everywhere because 80 feet of fly speed.
Okay, so you could roll perception. That is wisdom based. See if you can't find something.
That is a 19.
19. You seem to think you find a place that is along the path of where this one creature was going, because you can kind of infer from everyone, you know your wild shape, right? Or no, you polymorphed, so you are the creature.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know these people are your friends, and you kind of get the hint that they're going this direction. So you look in that direction, and you find a grove of a little bit larger trees that stick up above the forest, big enough for you to fit in. Looks relatively clear. Looks like a safe place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Oog can keep the trail. Oog cannot keep the trail. He loses it.
No.
But he stays where he lost it, and eventually everyone catches up to him. So you have a large critter circling, and James and Greg are on the ground. Is Hagatha on the bird?
No, she stayed on the ground.
Okay, so you're all in the same area with a bird circling.
As we're walking to the clearing, so do you make your own ammunition, or do you have to buy it specially made? See, I'm just asking because I'm trying to make my own gun, and I'm trying to determine what the best route is going to be. And
Greg.
what?
Not now.
What?
No, it's
We're
fine.
fine.
We're fine. Our tracker's up ahead, and those creatures running through here probably scared anything off. But no, I can find black powder in town, and usually I have been as of late making my own shot.
That is so professional. I absolutely approve. I very much appreciate that sort of mentality. Really getting your hands in there and making it yourself, making sure it's just the way you want it.
It's cheaper.
There's that too.
I'd rather keep the money on a warm place to stay.
Right. So you're not dedicated to the craft.
Well, I need to make my own ammo, so I am dedicated to that.
Okay, as long as we're in agreement there.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, look, there's Hagatha.
So you guys catch up with Oog, and you spend time in the area looking around, and the trail is it's gone. You can't find it. But it is starting to get dark. After hours of searching around, trying to pick something up. Even with your rolls, it's not like it vanished, because you catch sign every now and then, but it's not consistent. Like you catch sign of it going this way, and so you follow that way, and you get nothing. So you backtrack to that sign, and you look a different way, and you catch another piece, and it's gone. It's sporadic at best. It doesn't lead anywhere solid.
While we were looking, was there any more like sigils or anything like earlier?
No, you didn't find any more yet as of yet. But
after an hour, I would have turned back into Elion, but I would have turned back to Elion near the group and told them where they could stay.
Perfect. So you all congregate and go to set camp, which you do fairly easily. If Greg, would you still be talking with James, or have you moved on?
He would be trying to find ways to have like idle conversation with James. Like trying to talk about guns and like or something, like trying to find like some sort of common ground to be able to keep a conversation going.
Okay. He answers what he knows about his about like maintaining it. You also find out that he doesn't have to do a lot of maintenance to it because for some reason it doesn't wear. He's like,
interesting.
He's like, I'll show you, and he's like, he takes, so it's kind of got a flared end to it, like a blunderbuss.
If I remember right, this thing looks like it's brittle, but it's like indestructible.
Right. It looks like junk, but it doesn't break. He sets it down, grabs a large rock, and he just smashes the crap out of it. You engineer and you go, no. And he shows it to you, and he's like, there's not a new scratch. There's not a dent. There's not a bend. There's not a warp. Nothing.
What's that thing made out of?
It's just the way it was when it was given to me. It just looks thrown together. Probably was, but doesn't take any damage.
When
That's
Hagatha,
so cool.
does Hagatha detect any magic off of it?
You do.
Huh.
Yep. You get
That would explain it.
fire elemental, and you get a protective magic.
Abjuration.
Where'd you get it?
It was a gift from a friend.
Was
You
this
need to show me
friend
how to shoot
in-
it sometime.
Of course.
Huh.
Greg is like vibrating. There's actual
Greg
ripples
breaks
on the
it.
liquid armor.
Hagatha's just really in, because assuming since magic is so scarce and stuff, magical items are even more of a
Oh yeah.
rarity. So she's just like really trying to think of like where in the world this would have come from if it did originate from here, and like who would have done it, and because there's not too many practitioners of the craft. And
If you'd like, you could roll like a history to kind of try and suss something out.
sure, I'll give it a whirl. Let's do this. Nope, 5.
5. Nothing.
Focus.
Nothing comes to mind, but like as you were saying, whoever gave it to him gave him something very, very rare, and this thing is, for the area, it's powerful. Because if you notice, when it does hit, it does, you saw it. I mean, it does fire damage as it hits.
Yeah.
And which I completely forgot to add in all. Well, he didn't use it.
All the things.
Oh, he didn't use it. He used his bow. But you have seen it, and you notice when it fires, it's like it launches like a giant flame out. Like it's like a dragon's breath shotgun round. Like in real life, it's just woof. But you guys set camp. So I assume there'll be watches.
Yeah.
Greg is also setting up an alarm spell around our campsite.
Yep. You see that James is doing something similar. It's like you have your way of setting it up, but you see James is like running string, and you're literally both casting the same spell. But you also see like he's doing it, but you don't. The way he does it, you don't think you know what he's doing. As in, you don't think he knows he's casting a spell.
Okay. So he doesn't realize he's doing magic. He just does this because he feels like, oh, he'll his senses will pick up if this gets broken.
Right.
Is what he thinks.
Yeah, it's like he thinks
Rational,
he's so in
rational.
tuned with the world around him. If something breaks his string, he'll know. And that's what he
Here
was.
I am, just going around taking parts of my armor off and attaching it to the rocks and things as motion sensors.
Yeah, and he's like, that's a very good alarm. I tend to set one myself. So we'll both be alerted, I guess.
Oh yes, of course. I love this. It's a very effective spell when you're camping in dangerous territory.
You use magic for it.
Yes, I'm not like spellbook casting magic person. I enable magic into the things I create.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know of anyone here that does that. Mine is just, it's my element, so when I hear a noise that isn't supposed to be here, it usually alerts me in some manner.
You realize that your gun is embedded with magic, right?
Oh, absolutely. It shoots
Okay.
fire out the end.
What was your friend's name? Like, I see the initials. It looks like he wrote his name on your gun,
Oh,
or at least that's what. Hold on, let me read that for you. F. N. Hurstel.
Deep cut.
I don't know if that's the maker. It's always been here. It wasn't the name of the person who gave it to me.
Oh. It seems really nice.
It is. It's always been there when it counts.
Well,
Wrong
we
slogan.
should be. We should be good with 2 alarm spells situated, and we should be able to take things in stride.
Yes. I would still recommend a watch just in case.
Oh, of course.
The strings there should be the last line just in case we miss anything. So, James volunteers to go first.
Kite.
All right. James will roll his percepzione. Does so at advantage because he's a special boy.
Oh, also, I would do this too. I'd before we get our camp going, I would go around, use mold earth to kind of give a little bit more of a sheltered wall.
I can help
feel.
with that.
Yeah, we could split that work.
Okay.
Let's make a moat.
Too easy.
You have shape water, right?
I have create and destroy water and shape water.
We create a moat.
Perfect. You create that. The first shift goes well. No noise. Who does James wake up?
How long was it?
It's whatever the time is necessary for everyone to get their full amount.
I only need 4 hours, so I can stay up for everyone else. Everyone else can sleep.
Okay, if you'd like.
I'm gonna have my owl do the same thing it did at the town.
Okay.
So for me, it's a 15 plus 5, so that's a 20. and a natural 20 for my owl. So that's a total of 23.
23. Okay. So, you don't see anything. Your owl flying around, doing his thing during your time, catches that similar shadow thing moving around in the woods. Every time it gets close to it, it loses it, and it pops up over here, and it looks over there. It's like it's peripheral almost.
Is it the quicklings again? Because if it's the quicklings, I quit.
No, it is not the quicklings.
Look, just because they
rage
took
quit.
your attention span.
They honeyed my axe.
Yes.
And gave it a haste effect.
All right. So when so Greg and Hagatha, when you go down, Hagatha, you have more dreams. They're
Oh, fun.
spotty, they're hazy, but it's not what the last scene was. There wasn't fire and screams. It's peaceful. You see the woods different. It's different colors. You see movement through it. You feel at home. You feel at peace. You feel connection. Greg, while you sleep, you also dream. And it's your standard dream of putting this part together to see if you can make something. It's your brain, your engineer brain working while you sleep.
But you don't have the tools. You keep looking, and they're not in their spot.
Yeah. While you're in your dream, I want you to roll a perception check. In your dream.
Okay. For perception, that is a 9. Rolled a 10.
It is a 9. Hold on, let me do one thing. Okay.
Suddenly, in the middle of the dream, there's that one person who's there with me working. Like, oh no, I got my jumpsuit all covered in oil. Guess I'll have to work without it.
Nope, your dream goes on like your normal dreams do, and then it's like you get it assembled, and dream logic happens, and something completely wrong goes with it.
For Greg, wouldn't it be
Hammer
something
turns
it
into a
works
herring.
exactly as intended?
It would. It would. You've built this magnificent thing, and you sit there, and you're like, I have to remember how to do this. And you wake up, and you're like, how did that go?
There was the bread was over there, and where's my journal?
But you can all hit the long rest button, and we'll pick up next time on our next day out adventuring in the woods. So I want to thank everybody for sticking with us. We ran a little bit longer today because we had the technical issues at the beginning, and I wanted to give everybody their full time, and I needed to end it at a certain point. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed our insane chaos of werewolves and mutants and fire shotguns and giant flying dinosaurs,
Sounds like it sounds like a tabletop RPG.
it sounds just like a tabletop RPG. Go back and check out our old videos. Follow, like, subscribe. The more followers and likes we get here on Twitch, we get the more stuff we can do. And the more we get overall will lead us into a place where we can just be overall better and do more for you. Because we have lots of content ideas we want to do and places we want to go. And we rely on you, the fans, to help get us there. So, seriously, pick up somebody else's phone, like, subscribe on their phone. They don't have to watch. We just need the numbers. Just kidding. We would actually prefer if they watched, but tell your friends and family about it. And
also, words of encouragement always go a long way too.
Yeah,
to help
tell
us motivated.
Yes, tell us how we're doing. Like, we'd love to hear from you. We will always listen to our fans. We take compliments, attaboys, constructive criticisms,
free coupon
stuff. Be, this is a game for friends, and friends sit around and play and have a good time. So, be friendly when you do it. But other than that, find us Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, here on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Again, you can email us at packtactics@gmail.com with the T. And we will see you all next Tuesday. Bye, everybody.